on the makeup of the board. What role does the Welsh Government have then in working with you and agreeing the makeup of that board?
I did mention earlier that I felt that it would be quite appropriate for S4C to work with the Welsh Government, work with the Welsh Assembly on areas of common interest, but I wouldn't see in that a role for the Welsh Government to be approving directors of the board, because it's not a devolved matter.
Broadcasting, you're right, is not a devolved matter yet. However, Welsh language is. You've said yourself in this evidence session that what S4C is a broadcaster for the Welsh language, both in Wales and across the rest of the UK and the world, although, as we determined earlier, hampered by the legislation that we need to get through quickly. Welsh language is a devolved matter. Do you see a contradiction, therefore, in how the makeup of the board and the agreed governorship of the board?
I don't think there's a contradiction. I think there is a case for close working. Indeed I do, but I don't think that there's a contradiction between having the S4C's governance and accountability through the BBC and my department. I think Britain is unusual in having such a powerful public service broadcaster, which does devolve a great deal of content and production around the United Kingdom, but nonetheless is based in London. It's an unusual situation, and I think that therein lies the case for broadcasting not being a devolved matter. I quite see that there might be a tension occasionally with the fact that the Welsh language, which S4C is designed to promulgate and support and provide for entertainment via, I can imagine that there might be occasions where there may be a tension with the Welsh Government, because, as you rightly point out, the Welsh Government is responsible for language. But I think, for the most part, the two organisations should be able to work together with a common aim.
Okay. Well, I suppose just on from that very quickly to finish. In ensuring that, therefore, that there needs to be the certainty of funding, which you've said there's going to be. Can you guarantee the certainty of the 7 million DCMS funding through the BBC ongoing?
I think we can guarantee it up to 2022. I couldn't give you that guarantee beyond then, simply because it will be subject to a new licence fee negotiation. I can reassure you that it would be quite appalling if anything happened to undermine S4C's financial viability, and I can't imagine any government overseeing such a situation. So I think, to all intents and purposes, S4C can be sure of the funding post-2022. One of the reasons we have backed the support from the department up to 2022 is because we believe in what S4C are doing. We believe they're taking the right steps, implementing the review, and we want to see that continuing indefinitely. So I can't imagine any circumstances where S4C would be denied funding over the longer term post-2022.
Just on that, Minister, do you think it's something that